right now the amount for bebre can say 2028 elections there idea a very interesting year pa because so how NPP amanyɔkuo no ɔmo primaries ɔmo ba abɛkɔ presidential primaries wohwɛ how elections no ayɛ very tight na emu nso ayɛ hye between Kennedy Akompre Japan ɛde Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia amanfo bebree kyerɛ sɛ 2028 no emu ɛbɛyɛ din yie pa saa nso ɛna wohwɛ right now deɛ NDC amanyɔkuo no nso ɔmo candidate a ɔmo de bɛ present 2028 elections no amanfo bebree ne di edin ahodoɔ ababeto abɔnten ebi mu kyerɛ sɛ Johnson Asiedu Nketia ebi mu kyerɛ sɛ Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa ebi mu kyerɛ sɛ Haruna Idrisu ebi mu kyerɛ sɛ Atofo Sin ebi mu kyerɛ sɛ kyɛsɛ edin ahodoɔ deɛ Julius Debra mu din nyinaa piepie mu a amanfo kyerɛ sɛ ɛnyɛ den a mpanifo wei die sɛ yebie files so obi am pick forms there a omu nyinaa no ɛbɛkɔ akɔ pick forms aba be contest for NDC amanyɔkuo no enti ɛnam so ama amanfo kyerɛ sɛ ohwɛ nanse mu ntam amanfo a no ɔmo pretete ɛde ama His Excellency John Dramani Mahama according to amanfo bi no ɔmo kyerɛ sɛ saa mpanifo wei a ɔmo NDC amanyɔkuo no na ɔmo bu afu yie pa because His Excellency John Dramani Mahama lead NDC amanyɔkuo no bɛyɛ 16 years nie enti so de another third term ka ho dia na bɛyɛ 20 years na amanfo atena nkyɛn sɛ ɔmo twɛn na ɔmo time aso enti according to amanfo na ɔmo kyerɛ mpanifo wei die na ɔmo mpini so yɛ kura ɔmo nyinaa no ɛpɛ sɛ ɔmo timi lead NDC amanyɔkuo no ɛwɔ 2028 now right now the penny baako a ɔno nso din wɔ mu bia na asemaba Johnson Asiedu Nketia ɔno nso according to sources bebree na ɔmo kyerɛ sɛ ohwɛ the way a papa no shape ne ho na ɛsɛ 2028 ne deɛ wanhwɛ yi a anaasɛ 2027 a NDC amanyɔkuo no bɛyɛ ɔmo primaries ne deɛ amanfo akyire mu a wanhwɛ yi a Johnson Asiedu Nketia enso ɛbɛkɔ akɔ stand bi na secret bebree ɛna ne deɛ epiepie edifree Johnson Asiedu Nketia ho a amanfo bi kyerɛ sɛ because of presidential ambitions a Johnson Asiedu Nketia wonti politikwan a ɔfa so ɛde pile sika gu hɔ no abusua ɛnya asɛm ketewa amanfo ɛde ho secret nyinaa no aba beto abɔnti a Johnson Asiedu Nketia nneɛma ahodoɔ a ɔyɛ ɛde pile sika gu hɔ no for 2028 elections no ɔmo de ho asɛm nyinaa no aba beto abɔnti tie bonrem na yɛnkɔtie Johnson Asiedu Nketia the presidential ambitions inti dream the Ghana man no enam so
Ghana for mo ka bi my mpanyimfo mo ka bi ayeye no ye dwane toa mo ye semo na ne Asiedu Nketia de yeye no enye ani enyan mo wese ne wase asase no mo ye container odi abesusu ho se wa pam ya free asase so oni China fo bi na edile Asiedu Nketia ye hanyina ye krashu aburo beans ayadua anade wa dua di container besi ha oni China phone kokura bi omu betu galamseo de no omu be yo yenim yesega na mpanyimfo omu nka bi maye na lese ya bre yasase no omu se ni sano omu se yasase ye bedi die Asiedu Nketia ni oyeni wa Asiedu Nketia ye to aba ma na bra power ni e ube ye ni nti wa ubetuma di mampanyira mana ye ni Asiedu Nketia ni our time district badu krobia say from kwasi free e wana Asiedu Nketia yesa no yesega na force say wa pam ya free asase so oba o the motor mans a police for loni soldier for and odi omo be gu asase so asase omo city ye huni anya yesega na mpanyimfo a police ni bia friend Castro a badu wanyina wana amana basa yo Ghana for Yesremo, Munka bi maya ya bra, Ghana mpanyim for Yesremo ni Asiedu Nketia di yeni, Yesremo, Munka bi maya, Yesremo Ghana for Munka bi maya mpanyim for Munka bi yeni, Yagani tuam.
So you say ye been common in most of the issues, hinges on your views and how we perceive issues. And therefore, there's no debate about it.
That's it.
Because I mean, we bit on the always live on, we bit on the Omakola, we bit on the Usu, for the and yet, my brother me say, my brother, a kuyi and I say kuyi, and then you may answer a mechano, sending the kuyi and I say, but we must be factual with the issues, especially the ones that are that borders on data. First of all, it is not true. It's not true, say MPP. And the electricity, I say IMF, say yentum. And you're completely false. Number two, it is not true, say IMF, yes, share money. IMF, yes, share money, the idea. Computer praises are all them, and this thing now. Aka, and for so be any so. Because IMF, will be our quite. Number three, the issue about electricity, so IMF conditionality now, the mark what can you there is nowhere in the IMF conditionality a case about mandatory electricity increase.
Excellent. Okay.
Everywhere there is nowhere in the IMF conditionality.
But the quarterly review,
quarterly adjustment.
Yes.
You know, a decrease or increase, or leave it as it is. And until MPP na Kasakrana a core IMF, no, there are years and our quarters will not increase utility tariffs. Indeed, in some instances, they were even decreased, even under the same IMF conditionality. And she say, "I buy now." Also say, "Or you buying bonnet, or you put bonnet." Or the Yakwasha IMF, the Bonnet, Yao Furi, say, no. They're the same IMF, no conditionality, no. Or to me, a decrease utility, and now say, or to me, just utility at the same price of the tanker. Now, I buy now, we're born a basso, a born in some random. So, why are we asking in a year now? Who claim me say, what's the economy? So, no end to me. And maintaining utility tariffs. Now within 12 months, we're increasing utility tariff by 28%. Mr. You can praise him all you want. I don't point fingers at somebody who did absolutely nothing, who has nothing to do with this. Say, and this is by Babel. Now say, reduce a friend is saying exchange rate from 14 cities to the dollar. Now, all about 11 to the dollar. Now, say, increase electricity tariff by 28%. Local production, cost of local production will still go up, and cost of prices will not go down. And if it is zero-sum approach, you cannot disguise and I say cover up this fact because it is what the data is saying. And see, nobody should mislead the public. Say, and an MPP and an NDC electricity tariff. That is not true.
Okay, Dennis, Dennis said well, we'll say you believe in data, now we're believing in factual, your friend is saying, factual and accurate statement. Yeah, share with you. So what for a year page 74 of IMF woman and normal yedukotu woman table 3 never hono say Ghana proposed structural conditionality under the extended credit facility 2023-2024 intuition hana bullet 2 implement an upfront weighted average electricity tariff adjustment of at least 29%. And written na abemu for kasa wamu kra net sanka ntumu ni nyina no it should be 29% na yenya ni 28. As a Chinese ana bia ya ne ente ase ana.
They na okay no mark.
I'm reading from IMF. One more. Okay. IMF, Ghana's proposed structural conditionality under the program, which is the extended credit facility. na bullet 1 wo ho. Bullet 2 no, or say implement an upfront weighted average electricity tariff adjustment of at least 29%. And na bibisa say we no
adjustment as
adjustment, but don't say what's my benchmark or say at least 29%.
Adjustment downwards and upwards.
Adjustment must be either upwards or downwards. But there is a benchmark, 29%.
The benchmark can be 29% downwards or 29% upwards, or say adjustment, one can increase. That is why even under the same NPP now, Ghana call IMF now, claim say the bottom. That same government had the cost not to increase or adjust electricity in spite of the clause in the agreement. The fact is that the IMF conditionality never spoke of increase or decrease. It speaks of adjustment. It's a quarter no one. No one should situation. No. Then you determine say, okay, situation I mean you almost see here. Does it warrant say you be increasing electricity and now say you be decreasing electricity? And that's what I'm telling you, say there were instances in this same country under the same IMF agreement, you know, that the country had a cause to decrease electricity.
That is fact. I agree.
Left electricity stable. So nobody should say there is a compulsory or mandatory electricity increase.
And that is fact.
So let's move on from there. All I am saying is that the way it was presented by Fabrano, it doesn't speak truth to the fact. And Musa Kwabra is in the spirit of almost demonizing MPP. Forget to say the same IMF from the MPP back in 2017. The beloved NDC, you know, Omuja Ghana in an IMF program, and at the same MPP never to you, and at the same beloved NDC, you know, and so beto if anything IMF program. But the MPP IMF is demonic. The NDC IMF is not. You can downward his opinion. You can't take that away from him. But we should not twist the fact. The NDC didn't have a gun to their head to increase electricity by 28%. It's wickedness. They don't. It's wickedness. MPP now is a weird demon. Between 2022 and 2024, how much cumulatively? And we increase your friend is saying electricity in one calendar year, in 12 months, in one calendar year. If you increase electricity tariff in one calendar year by 28%, it's wickedness. Obia Otia electricity 1,000 after January 7th. The demon MPP will claim if you are buying not 1,000 citizens. And then the beloved NDC nobody to electricity 1,306 was 1,308 Ghana cities after January 2026. You can't get away with this. What we all need to do is to call on the government and tell the government, say, hey, if you claim, say, the economic indicators are looking sexy and as beautiful as you put it there, then we should be able to experience some respite, especially in your friend is saying, electricity tariff in water. Mark, we shouldn't pretend. We shouldn't pretend. On my way, I did do a horse and walk off from one, or be a young person. But maybe Boha, they walk off from one, and young person.
Yeah.
And yet, done the Lidiana AC dying. It is all the catcher gun and he said, $10 so and iron rods about from one. Not every Ghanaian is building. Number 2, electricity no water there. Ghana Nibia you should be. Or here ni bubu crown or the kiosk mukrano. Or electricity no water bill. Economy. And see, if the economy is thriving, na economy no ye to send ya kwabraba say in agitu na. Niema na ema ye nyina ye mutoye no. It shouldn't be worse than you came to inherit it. And the electricity boy are worse than you came to meet it. So your months in mount. Water bill we're increasing by 15%. So your months in mount. How do you expect us to be able to have this conversation?
Okay.
Okay. How do you expect us to be able to have this conversation? And I make opinions would differ when it comes to the conditions of the cost of living and the conditions of a Ghanaian. It would differ. And only yet been debate. You debate here because obi to ne body ayatoto e is gone. Obi to ne de e wa masaman. No bo anyepe. If our cost of living will not be the same. Okoto e fe say tilapia e wo pon. E different from say wato tilapia e wo Philippus is gone. It's not there yet to be doing change. But we cannot run away from the data or cover up the data to make one person look bad and make the other look good. I am saying, say, in the IMF conditionalities, there is no gun to the head of the MPP or NDC to increase electricity tariffs. There is no gun to anybody's head. The fact is that the government can choose whether to increase or to decrease without necessarily hiding behind an adjustment in the IMF conditionality. And the MPP now, or now, or the IMF, no, there were instances where he didn't have to increase, your friend is saying, the tariff.
Okay, good. Well, yadasene in Chimoa would the Amayen, and also a drink tira would the Abba. But Yentia when I saw the more question be meaning maybe sawa. Efa boku conflict because your boss, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, Enra obi publish a article be war. I think New Crusading guy, meaning same patch one. Okay. Okay, so me born tougher editor will say the silence is loud. I want to get the paper. Na me quoted you okay. Na the okay ni say doctor the latter part of the article. I will send the article to you. Or say Dr. Mahmoud Baumia silent on Boku mediation process and I say presentation na you too for your man Ghana man penye it is not helping matters. Tana nipano actually I'll send you the article. Then you read me say if you can help us a quick comment on that.
Oh Mark,
okay.
Okay. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia say